All right, it is April 22nd, 4:53 p.m. And we are in the throes of it right now. We have so much apparel and boxes coming in, all stuff for TFX, like just boxes on boxes on boxes on boxes on boxes. Just so much stuff. I think 27 boxes were delivered, and then the next day it was like another 17. A lot of this stuff is for TFX, the apparel for the athletes, and then a lot of it is also for all these upcoming events we're doing and orders that are going out. This is insanity. We're getting to the point now where I need to get some kind of facility bigger than this print lab that I have. I've just outgrown it. Trying to sell this printer I have so I can make room for more, make space for more shirt presses and stuff. We're not utilizing the printer the way it needs to be, so it needs to go. And hired some more help. It's chaos. It'll be chaos for a little while until probably through TFX, and then things aren't going to slow down, but TFX is such a big deal for us. It has to be perfect. Every element that we are doing has to be perfect through it. So that is where my mind is. That is where my brain is. Make sure that's perfect. The same day, there's also Illuminate the Day. That also needs to be perfect. So we are executing. We are figuring it all out. A ton of orders already went out yesterday and today, and this many more is going to go out tomorrow. So we're doing it. All right, it's April 23rd. Just about 6 p.m. and we are in the thick of it. We are doing all the beginning stages of all of the athlete volunteer apparel. This is the volunteer apparel for TFX. This is a franchise, fully stocked franchise for Patriot down in Atlanta. We got a restock here of some stuff for me for this weekend. This is athlete podium gear. Got some random stuff over here. Got some onesies for Asbury Park. We're in the thick of it. We also have these pound shirts that are super cool. This is a kids one actually. It's like a pound. It's the pound is the name of the gym, Pound Fitness. I can't get this open. Whatever. That's really cool. Got Asbury Park here. We're in it. We're in it. I think that there's some 8,000 units here at my print lab. I'm not stressed. All right, it's Thursday, April 24th, 9:30 p.m. We are getting ready to go to bed. We have a very early morning tomorrow, headed over to Springfield. Got to be there by like noon to 1 p.m. and it's a 9-hour drive. So headed to bed. We are all packed up, and honestly, I owe a ton of appreciation to my staff here, Reagan and Thomas and Alex. And I feel like I'm going to be able to get through all of these TFX prints and stuff. I've been very concerned. Not that it's not going to get done, but just it has to get done. So, but packed up, and we're going to head out first thing tomorrow morning and spend the weekend for the Barbell games in Springfield, Missouri, just Saturday, and then come back Sunday and right back to work. All right, we are here in Springfield, Missouri at a place called the Sports something, Allison Sports Complex or something like that. Pretty cool. And the really cool thing is they let me pull the van in, and even with everybody here, they let me pull it in. So that means I can drop everything like right here and right here. And if I can drop everything, that means I don't have to trailer it like with a hand cart back and forth. My unload process goes from an hour to like 10 minutes, which is so incredible. Super cool they let me do that. So I'm almost unloaded right now, and I'm just gonna get set up pretty quick. Time is 2 p.m. local time, or 2 p.m. I think it's actually, oh no, I guess, yeah, 2 p.m. local time, so it's 3 o'clock Eastern time. So it was about a 9.5 hour drive total. Gained an hour coming to Central time. But I feel pretty good. I got good feelings about this one. I think it's going to be a good event. All right, here we are, April 26th, around 4 p.m. at the Barbell Games in Springfield, Missouri. It's pretty cool here. They got like strongman over there, then CrossFit over on the other side, and then here they got weightlifting. A lot of people here, 1,500, 2,000 spectators. Pretty good time. It's just a long drive and a lot of setup for a single day event, so I'd probably recommend doing a multi-day event for something like this, but ultimately had a lot of fun, great time. All right, it is Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday, I believe, the 28th. Man. 5 p.m. and we are in the throes. That's all that's left of the. All right, let's try that again. The 28th of April. 5:04 p.m. and we are in the throes of all the volunteer stuff. That's all that's left of the volunteer apparel. And we are moving it out here. This is what our production looks like right now. I don't have any of my employees here right now. Reagan is out and Alex is out, but Jaden will be here tonight. But this is the process right here. I got a dual print set up there and there. I'm doing back print, front print, and then here, and then stacking them here. So we have like medical, athlete control, head staff, and so forth. And all we have is the deep heather to finish up, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish that tonight, but it'll be pretty close. And then once that's done, I'm gonna be working on athlete shirts. We have 2 weeks from today to leave, so I think we're in a good spot. Think so? We'll find out. But we also have orders going out. We have restock. We have a new franchise coming up in Springfield, Missouri with Mike and Kara Hastings. They're super cool people. At least I think they're jumping on board. I got to go pick up a center console for the van. I got to get that thing registered tomorrow. And then I got all these. These are the joggers for game day. Life's crazy. All of this is crazy. All right, it is May 1st, about 8:30 in the morning. I'm here in the van, and I'm drilling these holes right here because there's a shelf like this one that folds up. That's actually really strong, sturdy, but it was too low. It's way down here. You can see the holes down here. I want the shelf up here to help store all the trussing, and then I could put a bunch of stuff down below it. But I got to drill a bunch of holes, so I had to go get one of these carbide bits. So we're gonna do that. All right, it is May 1st, and we are, is it May 1st? May 2nd, Friday, May 2nd. We are here at Patriot CrossFit in Arlington, Virginia. We got a pop-up shop, and we're gonna go in and hang out with Katie and the crew today for a pop-up, and should be a good day. So I have so much printing to do. I set up the pop-up and also set up a print station here. I'm literally printing shirts here at the pop-up in between classes. There's one actually going on right now, but I just can't spare any minute, so we're rolling.
What's up? The crop top.
Oh wait, do they have, for example? Okay.
All right, it's May 6th at 6:46 a.m. Tuesday morning. And this is current setup for all of the apparel. I have them organized by size here. So small to XX, same here and same here. I'm doing that because I'm picking the apparel to print, and you got to make sure you have the right size for the the person or the team. We're working through teams right now, and you got to find the team and then find the sizes. Once you find the team and find the sizes, you grab the sizes, then you grab the graphics and you go print. We have men's elite done and women's elite done. That's kind of what it looks like. Those are done. They still have backings, and I'm waiting for the backings to show up. It's Tuesday. We have 1 week to get this done. I think I can get through most of this today, just the fronts, and then tomorrow we have another press coming in, and we'll be able to get the sleeves done hopefully tomorrow, and then Thursday the backing will show up, and then we'll get through the backing. So next 3 days we should be able to get through most, if not all of this. All right, it's Thursday, May 8th at 12:19 p.m. I am done printing elite teams, elite women, elite men, and then here's all of intermediate men, intermediate women, rookie men, rookie women. It doesn't look like it, but here there's over 1,000 units right there. This is all the volunteer stuff, all packed up and ready to go. I have a couple of stuff that I need, a couple of things that I need to button up. There's some media shirts that I need to finish printing, which I should actually do right now. This is merch, which I need to print just a few of. I am not going to print all of it because if we print a ton and we don't sell it, I'm going to be stuck with it. So I'm going to print a few and then bring my printer there and print on site. So that's the way that's going to work. Plan on printing this merch this afternoon. I'm actually going to reward myself 12:20 p.m. I'm going to go for a run. I have not moved my body since Saturday. It is Thursday. I've been printing literally nonstop since then. So I'm going to go and do that. Then when I get back, time to print the merch stuff, and then I'm going to print the backs of all the athlete shirts. That the back prints have not showed up yet, so they should be here today. So that's going to be hopefully tomorrow and Saturday, get that done, and then Sunday I'm going to print this stuff and the restock for ThiccBoi. Saturday is also the local competition at CrossFit Courageous. I'm athlete vendor. With Jaden, we are a team. Should be tons of fun. I'm at this point ready for TFX to be done. I think we are doing a stellar job, but I am exhausted. All right, it is the 9th of May at 10:15 p.m. Friday night, and we are preparing for the local tomorrow at CrossFit Courageous. It's a real small event. I'm actually competing with Jaden. And I did it instead of going down to South Carolina simply because of how much stuff we have to do for TFX. But here's the good news, is pretty much done. This is all the boxes that are ready to go. It's pretty much 98% of all of the apparel. We just have that one little box that is RX Men. That has to be, we just have to print the backs. It'll probably take an hour tomorrow evening. And then we have this. So we have this apparel here, which isn't much. It's like the work hard, be kinds, and then some skull stuff. Cool. And then we got this stuff over here. And so this is all going to be restock for us going into TFX. I'm trying to over prepare. I don't know how many people. I mean, there's only like 300 athletes, 330 athletes that are going to be there. So that's not, in my mind, a real big event. But I don't know. I just got a feeling this might be a big weekend for us. So we're gonna push and bring a ton of shit. All right, what's up? We are here at CrossFit Courageous for the local. It's a local event, May 10th. Little setup here, just a little pop-up for the day, and I'm actually competing. Thick and Courageous is the name of my team. Me and Jaden, I don't know where she is. Oh, she's over there. That's her. We are competing today, just really for fun. This is the first break I've had in a while due to all the TFX stuff, so it's actually nice. we're in a good spot for TFX. So should be fun, and honestly, even if I just make $0 today, it's just fun being here and moving my body and hanging out with the community, which is really what I love to do. So should be fun, but I should be back home like 4 p.m. and back to work. All right, it's May 11th, 2:26 p.m. and we are getting ready to load up all of these boxes into the van. I've cleaned out the van. Thomas helped me install a shelf back in at a higher level so that way we can get all the trussing and stuff in there for the booth. And so we're gonna load all of those. I gotta push them down through this hallway, and then I'm gonna carry them out here. Beautiful day. Carry them out here into the van. There's the new shelf. That's where the trussing is gonna go. I'm gonna put them into the van and push them down, and we're gonna stack all the boxes like right here. I think they should fit with all of my stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, it is the 14th of May. It's actually 7:24 a.m. because we are in Central Time Zone. I drove about 4 hours last night, loaded up, and drove to Jackson, Tennessee, which is where I'm at. It's about an hour east of Memphis. I ain't stopping in Memphis, that's for sure. Van is loaded to the brim, literally. Never seen the van this loaded before, but it actually handles very, very well for being completely full. Ooh, a little tippy. It's all right, but we are packed and loaded and ready for getting to Oklahoma City today, probably around 4 p.m. We're gonna drop off the shirts. I'm gonna unload hopefully everything, and then go for a long run tonight, and then head in early tomorrow to do all of the setup. So I'm not planning on doing any setup tonight. Just get there today. That's the goal. Get there and unload. I have good feelings though. I think this is going to be a really great weekend for us, for everybody actually. So I'm on my last stop before leaving, or last stop before getting to Oklahoma City, and the previous stop I stopped, and when I was pulling out it said 444 miles to go, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Not paying attention, stopped here, 222 miles to go. What the fuck? That's, I mean, coincidental, yes, but like, that's wild. That's wild. All right, we are here at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds, and we are getting ready to set up, unloading everything right now. This is our spot from here down to there, 10 by 30 foot spot for what we are doing. Should be pretty good. It's kind of right in the midst. There's like lines of vendors. So it should be good. I think the athletes are kind of stationed around all of us, so it should be good. Current time is 4:49. I'm not going to set up tonight. I'm just going to unload the trailer. I might set up the structure really briefly, but oh, I didn't bring my ladder. That will be an issue. Well, there is a ladder right there. I wonder if there's another ladder here. I don't even know where my ladder is. That's interesting. So mistake number one. Let's hope that's the only one. All right, so a bit of a change of plans. It is currently 8:38 p.m. so I spent about 4 hours here setting up. I wanted to dump and then go for a run this evening, but it was so hot, and so I decided against it, and instead gonna work, set up late tonight, and then tomorrow morning go for a long run early in the morning, and then hopefully get up to the facility maybe between like 10 and 11 a.m., which would be perfect. Everything is unloaded in there. The booth is for the most part set up, and all I have to do is kind of set up the stand and the checkout stand, and put some clothes on the rack, and then restock everything, which is going to take a few hours. But overall, I think this is a better option, because then I'm going to run in the cooler weather versus trying to run tonight after a long drive and setting up. I'm just really tired. So overall, this is a better option. So run tomorrow, set up, and get ready for athlete check-in. All right, we are here day one. It's the end of day one. It's the 16th of May at 6:44 p.m. Here's the booth. It's going really well. There's not a ton of people here. It's 300 and some athletes, 320-ish athletes, which means also there's not a ton of spectators here, but we expect more tomorrow. But we were able to make the TFX apparel, and this one's pretty cool. It's a Live Your Legacy. So we got these two. This one has like the no quit, the all heart, and the lightweight long sleeve. So it turned out pretty good. We got a bunch of new apparel that we are rocking as well, including like the moth and the work hard lavender, work hard ivory, and then the work hard mint. Of course, you got the neon orange, which the back of the neon orange says work hard, be kind. So we are really leaning into this work hard, be kind, and it's been good. But the event's pretty cool. It's kind of like a giant ass pole barn. It is the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds, and here's some of the other vendors. And she'll show you the actual venue over here. It's pretty dope. Looks pretty cool. Pretty dope. Here we got Alexis.
Hello, hello.
Woo! Check out that dope ass. Woo! Woo! So cute. So cute. And over here we got some of my friends. We got Mel Hooper over here. She's dope. What's up?
Hi.
Miss Tomlinson.
How's it going?
All my friends. Yeah, check out those shirts. Oh wait, hold on. It says Live Activated. So cute. In the front.
Names in our gym.
So dope. So cool. All right, this is day 3 of TFX. It is 1:09 p.m. We're about finishing up. It's been a slow weekend, definitely slower. I don't think we even cleared 10K in sales. You know, with our investment, obviously not ideal. However, I really feel like what we are going to... All right, so my battery died. TFX ended up turning out, I mean, obviously amazing event. Not very many people. I think we grossed like $8,200, but after the rev share with TFX is probably gonna be more like 5K. Our investment was between 25 and 30K, hard to know really. I'll go through those numbers. So overall, monetarily a big loss, but a big brand investment, as some of our photos were shared on the CF Games, CrossFit Games, Instagram. And so that was a big win. Just got back. It is 6 p.m. on the 19th, Monday, and just went through and unloaded all the game day stuff, which is here, as you can see. Pretty cool shirts. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna go through. These are all like 400 custom shirts. The athletes, and then there's volunteer, the black or the volunteer, green's like medic, but those are all the athlete shirts. I'm going to start printing those tonight after I eat. And then we have all of the joggers, which are all these boxes here. But they just get a single print. Should be fairly simple process getting those done. But it looks like the guy who's supposed to go down to Miami is not going to be able to go for this weekend. I was going to stay here in Knoxville, drive down to Atlanta for a quick little setup, but it looks like actually I'm going to go down to Miami this weekend and turn around real fast and come back for the Miami International Fitness Expo. So it's I'm tired. I'm ready for a little bit of sleep, but we got a few more weeks to go of some big events, and then just keep going. All right, it is 22nd of May, 5:53 p.m. and it's a Thursday. We are loaded up, and I'm gonna drive down to Miami halfway tonight and the rest of the way tomorrow and set up Friday for the event all day Saturday, and then I'm going to tear down Saturday evening and drive partially on the way back, and then get back to Knoxville Sunday, hopefully between 2 and 3 p.m. Drive directly to the airport and fly out to Phoenix, as I am hiking the Grand Canyon rim to rim on Tuesday, and I fly out Sunday. So this is going to be interesting. All right, I'm here in Miami for the Miami International. What's up, dude?
Remember us from Arnold?
Yeah, dude. Sorry, I saw someone. Down here in the Miami-Dade Fairgrounds for the Miami International Fitness Expo. This is as close as I can get. They're not letting me pull in, so I am figuring out how I can. My booth is way over there, so it's going to be a long walk, but it'll be a real easy setup this time. All right, we're here. Set up day 1 of 1. There's only one day. It is 10:16 a.m. on the 24th of May here in Miami at the International Fitness Expo. There's some going on, some kind of I don't know, NPC bodybuilding or something. It's pretty cool. I don't know anything about that world, but here we are. I'm also hungry. I don't know what type of food there is here. So it's gonna be an interesting day. We usually don't set up for events like this. There's not very many apparel vendors. There's lots of like these like swimwear vendors of like, you know, like for the stage and stuff. All the glitz and glam for people that are gonna be on the stage, and there's like supplement companies and just all that type of stuff. There's just not a lot of apparel, so I'm hoping we crush on a day like today, but I mean, I guess we'll see. There's also the United Grid League is here. It's loud in here. They're gonna start the Palm Beach, or the South Beach Palms, and the Tampa Bay Brigade are going at 10:30 a.m. So it starts in about 15 minutes. And we sponsor the Sharks and a bunch of individuals, so this should be a lot of fun here today. Hey, you want to go give me a turnover, rollover?
Yeah.
Go do it. That's Nicole Hunt. She's one of our sponsored athletes. Go, Nicole! Woo! She's so amazing.
Oh my God, it's so high. She has to climb up to it.
Woo!
It's here. Oh, she's going 3. She's here. Oh, that's it. You are so amazing.
I'm gonna be so dizzy.
What's your specialty?
Gymnastics.
What is your?
Kind of. I'm
Are you-
also strong.
She's strong.
Are you a utility player, bodyweight? What are
Yeah, utility player.
you? Utility player for the South Beach Poems.
Let's go!
So excited to watch. Good luck. All right, it is the 25th of Sunday, about 6:55 in the morning. I'm pretty tired today. It's been like 3 full days of like 4 hours of sleep each night. I believe medically that's flirting with sleep deprivation. It's like multiple days under a certain amount. I think it's like 6 hours of sleep for multiple days, and I am there. Got done with the Miami International Fitness Expo yesterday with a grand total of like $1,400 made. A few hundred was cash, which I don't typically count. I know it's counted, but I don't typically count because that ends up going to other expenses. So we had like $1,100 realistically come in. Booth fee for us was $1,000, and I had about $600 in hotel stays and then about $200 in food. So I was closer to the $2,000 investment, and I made like $1,100. Not a worthwhile investment. We probably won't be coming back to this one. There wasn't also any other apparel vendors outside of like the really unique bodybuilder swimsuit people. That's what this was. This was a bodybuilding event with also like the grid league, and there was some boxing and some Ninja Warrior things. The guy Tony that runs it is a really great guy. He's really funny, really cool. He was riding around the event on a bike inside all day. It was really funny. But he runs a good event, but it's just not great for fitness apparel. So probably won't be coming back to that one. But it might be good for other people. I don't know. However, today's a long day because I drove 4 hours last night, just over 4 hours, from Miami to Ocala, which is where I am now, and I have to hightail it to Knoxville because I'm hopping on a plane at 4:22 p.m. It's an 8-hour drive from where I'm at, and it's 7 a.m. As long as everything is smooth, which it should be, I should arrive in Knoxville around 3 to 3:30. I got in last night like 1 a.m. I slept until 6:15. So wake up, shower, food fast, which I got, fill up the gas tank, hit the road, 7 a.m. Should arrive 3:30 p.m. And I'm literally going directly to the airport. If there's extra time, I'll go home and swap out vehicles and grab a couple things, but I don't think I'll have time. I think I'm gonna go directly to the airport. And that's my day. Heading straight to Phoenix to do the Grand Canyon rim to rim on Tuesday. So tomorrow is the one recovery day, I guess. So tonight, tomorrow night, should be able to get some good sleep before that. Well, the timelines were tight to make it to Knoxville to the airport, but I did it. And get all the way to the counter to check in, and my flight got canceled. There's not another flight out of here to Phoenix tonight. So I lateraled over and I'm going to take the earliest one tomorrow morning, which is 5:45 a.m. Landing in Phoenix at 9:15 a.m. Nate is going to pick me up from the airport, and we're going to head straight to the South Rim to catch the shuttle. So I think it'll work out. We will see. I think it'll be a close one, but we should be able to make that drive. But overall, I'm pretty tired. I'm ready for a good night's sleep.